Hi everyone, it's Shumbo with Vista Sotheby's. Today is Tuesday, which is normally the day that I post my Tuesday tips. And in light of everything that's happening, my videographer and I are taking a temporary break. So I thought I would just shoot a quick video. This isn't a quick video because I've done about 100 of them just to get to this one because I don't have an editor. So I'm hoping this is the last one. So I am working from my home office. I wanted to just jump on and let you know that I was thinking of you and I hope that you are all well. And if there's anything that I can do for any of you, please let me know. I know some of you are alone. I know some of you are with family, friends, have your children. I have lots of friends that are pulling their hair out because they're having a lot of fun between the husbands, the wives, the kids. Everybody is going crazy. And let's just face it, that's the reality. So I started thinking, like, what are some things that we could be sharing with each other that we could all be doing? So these are some of the things that I thought of. And please, if there's any that you've thought of that I haven't listed, post below, let's share. So one of the things that I started thinking about was many people have full-time jobs. They're now working from home. They never have time, family time, to do dinner where they're all together because kids are in sports, somebody works late. So this is a great time to pull out all those old recipes. And if you don't have a folder, like I have a huge binder that I'm pulling out and I'm going through the recipes. If you don't, go online, go to the Food Network. There's some great places you can pull recipes. Some people are creating Facebook pages where they're posting their creative meals. They're calling it quarantine. I think it's like quarantine food, whatever. But this is a great time if you have kids to get together as a family. Give one kid the assignment of chopping. Somebody gets to measure. Somebody gets to stir. It's a great time for you all to get together as a family. And if you're by yourself, you can share. You can FaceTime a friend and see what they're doing and share your meals. I think it's also fun to pull out your china. You might go, what? Are you crazy? Pull out the china. Set the table. If you've got a family, make it beautiful. You're going to be sitting around spending this time together. Why not make it pretty? Light the candles, have great conversation, come up with a question that everybody has to answer. Be creative. And if you're by yourself, a lot of people are using Zoom. Zoom, if you don't know what it is a video conferencing way to communicate with friends. A lot of people in business use it. You can go to zoom.com and there'll be instructions there, or FaceTime friends. But if you're alone, I think it'd be really fun to do a contest and set a time and do a virtual dinner party and see who set their place setting the best. Get creative, get fun, dress up, do whatever. This is the time to get creative because this is where memories are made. The other thing is, it got me thinking about, like, when I was a kid, I used to love to plant things. And I was actually taking a break the other day and I planted my window boxes, something I've been putting off just because I've been busy. And so what I was doing was I was working, then I would take a break, plant one of the window boxes. And now I feel good because the front of the yard looks nice. But this is a great time if you've got kids, especially little kids. Order seeds online or do a run to Home Depot. They're still open, and pick up some seeds or a plant and find a little area in your yard where you can dig some dirt and plant the seeds and have the kids go out and water it every day. It's actually really fun for kids to see how nature works. If you live in more of a city environment, maybe get a pot. Have the kids plant the seeds and then every day they check and watch it sprout. It sounds so basic, but you'd be surprised how much kids really enjoy it. What are some of the other things I was thinking of? If you've downsized or when you're cleaning out things, if you've got any old games or toys, make a bin. put it in the back and just say, hey, I've got these toys, whatever, swing by and grab them. Nextdoor is a great resource. Some of you may or may not be familiar with it. Most of you are. For those of you that aren't, it's an app and it's a website where you can register your address and communicate with your neighborhood. It's a great way to get to know your neighbors. I know on ours, they've been posting the restaurants that are doing takeout. We're trying to promote those restaurants so that they continue to run their businesses. There's been a number of neighbors that have stepped up and they're helping with groceries for people that can't get out of their homes. So use Nextdoor. It's a resource. If you've cleaned out your garage, you've got anything that you think your neighbors can use, share it. Because right now, everybody's trying to save money. And there's no reason that anybody should spend money if they don't have to when we could be sharing. And it was funny, my neighbor the other day, I was walking by, she was cleaning her garage. Now, I scored 2 Pottery Barn pillows, which was awesome. But it gave me the idea of if you're backed up, I live in Manhattan Beach, if your garage is back up, get a few of you, clean out your garage. Make sure you're practicing your safe distances, but it's a great way. One man's junk is another's treasure. And if you don't want to share things because you're concerned about health, and obviously I always am telling you to make sure you practice everything healthy, and do things according to the health guidelines. But what you could be doing is in your garage making piles, a giveaway pile, a donate pile, a swap pile. Also, what's really fun too is, I think I already mentioned Zoom. You could do a Zoom happy hour with friends. I've been doing it with actually real estate agents across the country. We've been talking about our different markets and how it's impacting our areas and how we can serve our clients better because we have a new way of doing business. Get on with your college friends. If you're in college, get on a Zoom call. If you're older like me, reach out to your alumni and say, hey, let's get on a call. Let's see what we've all been doing. This is a great opportunity to connect. And I think that when things like this happen, it reminds us of what's really important. And there are ways that we can stay connected without having to be out and being social. So use this time for family, for friends, for connecting. And if you have any great ideas that I haven't thought of or that I just listed, post below. I'd love to see them too. And I've done a lot of umming, and I'm not going to redo this video because I'm tired. This is probably the 50th one because I've had the cat walk by, the dog. I've had my, my selfie stick break. Normally my videographer will be editing me, so this is non-edited. But anyway, I just wanted to reach out to all of you, say I'm thinking about you, share some little ideas that I had. Make sure you post below if you've got your own. I know moms out there are drinking a lot of wine. Uncorked is delivering on a regular basis. I just want to give a shout out. Some of the restaurants in Manhattan Beach that are doing takeout are Slay's Italian Kitchen. They're off today, today and tomorrow, but they're back on. So check their schedule, their website. They will be back doing takeout. 900 Club is doing takeout. Arthur J's is doing takeout. If there's any other restaurants that you know of that are doing takeout in the South Bay, post it on Nextdoor, post it below. Make sure you share it on your Instagram, your stories, so we can support our local businesses. And I think that's it. So I'm sorry if I seemed a little distracted during this video. My phone, as you can see, notifications come down as I'm talking. And I have friends and colleagues and people posting about doing virtual happy hours. So yeah, that's where my life is right now, a virtual happy hour, because that's how a lot of us are dealing with this. So I wish I had a wine, but this is too early in the morning. But hopefully one of these days I'll do a virtual happy hour and we can all join in and say hello. So until then, stay healthy. I'm thinking of all of you, and use this time at home, embracing your family, your friends, and staying connected. Until next time.